Hey everybody, so welcome back. We are doing our Wednesday food reviews, and this is the amazing Carrie Brown.
Hello, Wednesday.
I bit my tongue.
You bit your tongue? Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Oh.
It hurt.
Does it? So, I gotta tell you, so proud. Yogi made the Keto and Co. Flatbread, keto flatbread from their baking mix, and Yogi's not typically a baker.
Not at all.
Yogi's brilliant at making awesome main meals on a truck. But he did. He made these biscuits. There we go. Some of them are a little thin, maybe, but they're beautiful.
Maybe.
And there was a baby biscuit, but I think it got eaten in production.
I tried it. It was hot. You can see that on the other video.
Okay, so yes, if you haven't seen the video of Yogi making these flatbreads, you should go, and don't drink coffee while you're watching it. So, tell us about the keto flatbread.
Okay. Well, on the truck, I always like to have things that are mixes and things like that because it didn't mean buying a bunch of different individual ingredients and storing them. So Keto Co, I've used several of their products on the truck. They have a wide range of things that I haven't used. And what we have here is the flatbread. And in this flatbread, it says on the instructions that you can turn it into pizza dough. You could add cheese to make it a cheesy kind of biscuit type thing. And let's take a look at the ingredients. Coconut flour, flaxseed, milk protein, non-GMO soluble corn fiber, psyllium husk, baking powder, sodium bicarbonate, monos calcium phosphate, cornstarch, salt, yeast, xanthan gum, guar gum, contains milk and tree nuts. So as far as ingredients goes, if you're eating super clean keto, there's probably a couple things in here that super clean keto people would probably avoid. Mainly the corn soluble fiber and the cornstarch. Otherwise, fairly clean ingredients. And see here, serving size is 1 flatbread per person. You were supposed on the directions it tells you to cut into 4-inch squares, even though they're rounds on here, so it's just somewhere around that area.
To give you 12 servings.
Right.
So the nutrition facts is for 1/12 of this recipe.
And it has on here separate instructions for doing pizza dough, so you have a kind of a different process you do there. So let's take a look at what we got in here as far as nutrition. So we have calories from fat, about 20 grams per servings, 45 for the, wait a minute, calories 45, calories from fat 20.
No. Wait, look.
Okay.
He's still high from his successful baking
I bit my
adventure.
tongue.
So it has here, it has the ingredients for the mix, and then once they've been prepared. So if you eat just, eat 1/12 of the dry mix, anyway, whatever. So we're gonna go with the prepared. So we've got oh, this is really, really odd. Oh, I see what they've done. Okay, so very confusing, but I'm nearly there. So total fat of a prepared biscuit, if you got 12 biscuits out of this, 7 grams of fat, 8 grams of carbs, dietary fiber 7 grams, so 1 gram of net carbs. So if you're a total carber, that's 8 grams. You might not want to spend almost your whole day on 1 biscuit. For net carbers, it's 1 gram, and then 4 grams of protein per 1/12. So Yogi got 8.5 out of this packet. So that was the ingredients, the nutritional information for 1/12, so they would be smaller than this. So very easy to make. You can watch Yogi's video. It was hysterical. And
I've made these in the truck, so if I can make these in the truck and skip a bunch of steps when I'm in the truck, because I don't have space to roll stuff out and all that kind of stuff, it's pretty bulletproof that you can get these done even if you mess up.
Yeah. So, not completely clean. Some of you would avoid them because of the cornstarch and soluble corn fiber. The total carbs is quite high. The net carbs is super low because of all the fiber. And let's see what we think.
And generally with a lot of baked products,
these are still a bit warm, so they're still a bit bendy.
Generally with a lot of baked products too, you will find that a lot of times the carb levels are a little high because they are using nut flours, and nuts are high in fiber, which is they consider a carbohydrate. So what do you think?
A little bit salty. I would use it as a sandwich with something in it.
Yeah.
I'm not particularly interested in eating it on its own.
You know, when you put the cheese in there, if you make it the cheesy bread, you can probably change the flavor up quite a bit. This is kind of a base thing.
I imagine with cheese in, I might eat it on its own, but for me, I would have to use this as a sandwich holders.
And if you do like little rounds like this, or even the squares, you could make little personal sized pizzas or something like that by tossing them in the oven. But it would make a healthier alternative to a sandwich bread.
Absolutely.
Especially it definitely would fit in if your main priority is being gluten free.
Yep.
And generally, a lot of us on keto, one of our go-to snacks is nuts. And I mean, if you're going to eat a handful of nuts or something like that, the equivalent would be about the same amount of carbs as what's in this.
So yes, I would use it as a pizza dough because that would have lots of fillings on top, and I would use it as a sandwich.
Again, if you do want to do a burger and you want to have a thin bun on the burger or something like that,
Yep.
I wouldn't put too many toppings on that burger because it is somewhat fragile. So you want to be careful about how much weight you're going to be putting in there and moisture and things like that. Or maybe if you make them a little thicker, it might hold up a little bit. So, yeah, Keto and Co. flatbread mix.
Link below. Try it out and see if it's for you.
I'm running to press the button.
Okay, run.
I'm running.
Can I have one last bit?
Yeah, what you want? I'm awesome.